An immigration officer has been brutally stabbed to death by his wife after she went through his phone and found out that he was cheating on her. Although that might not be the major reason why she did what she did. It all happened on the 16th of February 2026 in their house in Umuahia, Abia State. But the fight was said to have begun a day before, which was on the 15th of February 2026. It was said that the victim, Mr. Chidebere James, popularly called Mr. Agali, and his wife were said to be fighting over money. It was said that the wife has asked Mr. Chidebere, her husband, for money for their child's medical bill, of which he refused to provide. That is, apparently their child was sick and he needed urgent medical attention. So when he refused to provide, then she kind of secretly went to carry her husband's phone in order to, make transfer to her account, or maybe to the doctor's account. But when she took the phone to make that transfer, the whole story changed from looking for money for medical bill into, who is this and who is this woman? Why are you cheating on me? That was what they started arguing about instead of the normal money needed. This discovery on Chidebere's phone by his wife made her so angry to the extent that she started fighting with her husband over cheating. The fight continued, but luckily for them, some family members were around, and relatives, including Mr. Chidebere's sister, who tried to calm everything down and made them focus on the real problem, which was the child's medical bill. Though the relative tried to resolve the issue, but it never lasted, because the next day the husband and the wife began fighting again. Issues regarding things like cheating cannot be easily resolved, not something that can be resolved in a matter of hours. So maybe the next day while they were in the house, maybe the wife brought up the matter again, and the man was, they started arguing again, and this time around they started fighting again, and the woman reached out for her husband's phone and collected it and smashed it on the ground. And the next thing, her husband also angrily collected her own phone and smashed it on the ground, destroying their two mobile phones. And the next thing, the husband became so angry and they continued fighting. And the next thing, the woman reached out for scissors and used it to stab her husband. And when she stabbed him, that was when she realized herself that she has done something very bad, and she rushed him, took him and rushed him to the hospital with the help of other relatives, and then they took him to the hospital, to the nearest hospital. Unfortunately, when they got to the hospital, the doctors confirmed that Chidebere was dead, that he has lost his life. And the sister of Chidebere continued staying in the hospital with him, while his wife went back home and packed her property and her children in a bid to run away. But before she could escape, the area people, the youths in the area who already knew what happened, stopped her and almost beat her up. Like, they wanted to beat her up. Thankfully, the police came and rescued her and took her to the police. So now she has been arrested by the police. Currently, the case is still being investigated by the police, but there's nothing much to be investigated there. Surprising and shocking how a case of collecting the child's medical bill, money for child's medical bill, later turned out to something like this, that ended the life of her husband. And if the man had just given her the money when she first asked, things would have been like this, and maybe he would have still be alive by now. But it is what it is. What has happened. I wonder why she was that angry. That is the problem of people unable to control their temper, allow their emotion to dictate their action. That is very bad. This is a very painful story. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Thank you for watching. I remain your boy. Do like this video, share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.